It'll be good. All right, this is the finals loading screen. Woo! Human versus orc. This will be interesting. All right, guys, this is the finals number for ZOTAC number 268. And we're going to see Yumiko spawning in as the pink human in the 11 o'clock position. He's going to be going up against eMaL, spawning in the cross spawn 6 o'clock position as the blue orc. This is indeed game 1 of what will hopefully be a very fulfilling finale series, best of 5 finale series, very fulfilling thing, and this is the start of the game, and I always have trouble finding words to say, but yeah. So one more little warning again, I might have to leave in the middle of the finals, which will really suck, and I hope that doesn't happen, but you know, I mean, I've bought myself an hour, so an hour is not a long time, but we'll see if I can't get it to work. Anyway, so we can see up here Yumiko going a fairly standard human build right here. Just going to probably be going Archmage first. You can see eMaL doing also a fairly standard build as well. We'll probably see a Voodoo Lounge at some point, but this build does require a little bit more time to build that Voodoo Lounge. So he's probably going to have enough time to go creep something. He might go harass something, and then he can come back to his base later. Whoop, sorry, burped. He can come back to his base later or something. He's got options, and so yeah. We'll see what happens exactly in terms of those things. We do have the Blade Master right there. We do have the barracks coming up. And there is the Footman. And there's the Archmage. And we'll figure it out one way or another, I'm sure. I am sure of that. We do see Yumiko getting a Footman out. And yeah, lots of stuff happening right now. There's lots of stuff happening. Looks like that's going to be the shop. There it is. Blade Master about to spawn. Here we do have the Archmage spawning. Here comes a Footman. There it is. We're going to have a Militia creep going on. You can go ahead and Militia creep either. He could creep this one, but it looks like he's going to go for this one by the looks of it. Nope. Looks like he's going for the green camp. No, maybe. Yeah, probably the green camp. There it is. Just going to go ahead and summon that water elemental. And here we do see that eMaL going immediately windwalking. This will allow him, well, not immediately, but very close. Allows him to come in here, sell the TP, buy a circlet, and either get out or open on the ogre if he decides. There he is, going to go open on the ogre. And he can creep out that ogre, no problem, by himself with that Blade Master. Come back here to that shop once he's done, and you'll have a nice item, a ward, as well as a healing salve and a clarity in this shop. The timing works out really well, and it's a very rewarding way to play this. You can go ahead and see he gets a Talisman of Evasion, a great item, allows him to have a lot of tankiness in the early game. It allows him to have a lot of tankiness all the time. Now I do see Yumiko going for this gold mine expansion, perhaps. Very, very quick militia creeping this. And he could just go for an expansion if he wanted to right now. He's working on having enough wood for that. We'll have enough gold for that at some point soon. Probably about the time these guys unsummon for militia, they'll be able to go ahead and put down a shop or a tower or something. One of the two. We do have a grunt attacking right now Yumiko's militia. As Yumiko runs away with that militia, should be able to go ahead and try to steal the XP with that grunt, but not going to happen. We do see a scroll of the beast being picked up now by the Archmage halfway through level 2. We do see the grunt getting a militia kill. Or technically a peasant kill. We see that Blade Master on another peasant, so this is definitely not going to be an expansion now, not after all of these peasants have died, and another peasant is about to go down. He doesn't want to run those peasants this way because he knows that the Blade Master went there. Maybe I'm wrong. He's going to build a tower right there. So there's a tower, going ahead and getting that tower up. We might see eMaL winning this game very quickly, or we might not. That's very, very helpful. We might see it, or we might not. You have a Footman just going to go ahead and run away from that grunt. You don't want to lose your Footman if you can help it. See up here, the Blade Master just trying to do some damage. He's not going to do too much damage now. Not at this point. So Yumiko, of course, one of the best human players, I would say, in the entire world right now. Very, very good player. Just up there with maybe not quite as good as maybe Sky, Imphy, or Thu, but definitely right up there with them, if not quite as good. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but he's definitely a very good, very strong human player. So we do see, of course, Thu. Wow, Thu. As soon as it gets on your head, you know, it's like, eh. But we do see now Yumiko does have enough resources to go ahead and throw down the expansion and actually spins it on something else. We're going to see a peasant surround on this grunt. Blade Master coming in here to kill one of those peasants, and he's going to go for this peasant as well right there, and could kill it, but of course that's because the grunt's surrounded. I'm going to go ahead and kill that right before he does die to the surround, and the Blade Master going to get another peasant. That's 3 peasants for the cost of a grunt. And now he's trying to run away. Delaying the crap out of this expansion, though. He really is. See eMaL over here with the stronghold, getting a war mill up. And we'll see what happens here. Now here comes that town hall expansion finally starting to go up. You can see a nice block right there with the that. Oh, and there's a staff of teleportation, willingly letting himself get surrounded so that he can staff out. Trying to get 2 of those kills, only going to get 1, and then staffing out very, very narrowly, but with 140, 150 life, so not terrible. You can see a lumber mill going up for Yumiko at this point. He does not have a shop. He doesn't really need a shop if you look at his units. For the most part, they're all full HP. So nicely done. And one of the things I like about when human players creep is they'll go ahead and they'll attack one time before they summon their water elementals. It's very common to see that, and I think it's really cool. And I think it's just a little bit more efficient way to do things. I just like it. It's not necessarily more efficient, but when you do it, it's a little bit easier to be more efficient doing that. So it's cool. Anyway, we do see eMaL over here creeping out of his green camp now. These footmen are retreating back to this base. There are 4 peasants right there. Fifth peasant right now on its way here. About to finish his town hall. Yumiko just working on getting resources up. He knows that he just needs to have, as long as he has enough resources in the game, he'll be fine. Just that solo Archmage coming in here, summoning in a level 2 water elemental, trying to cancel this beastry. Shadowhunter are now coming out right there. And there you have it. Yeah, it should be fine. You can see that Yumiko going to lose that water elemental. Of course, just going to give a little bit of experience to the Blade Master and to the Shadowhunter, as it can choose 29 experience to both. Bestiary chilling. About to finish going up. Getting another grunt out. He only has 2 currently. He did lose 1. Or does he have 3? Yeah, I think he has 2. Running 2 peons up here, curiously. We might see a tower push on Yumiko's Expo. That would be exciting. Be very exciting. And these guys are, there they are, watchtowers. I'm not really sure this is technically a tower push on the Expo, but you know, you can kind of crawl your way up there with towers. You just put 2 here, and then you can put 1 here and 1 here, and you got the defense from those, and then you can put 1 here and 1 here, and you got the defense from those. I'm not sure, but Yumiko doesn't know about them yet, so that's interesting. And of course, this is going to give a lot of options to eMaL. Because with these 2 watchtowers, he can just kind of put up an expansion right here, or right here, and he'll have a much easier time defending them, because defending them through this pathway is going to be pretty easy.
A town is under siege.
Looks like that's actually going to get scouted before they finish going up. Well, unfortunately for eMaL, huh? Yeah, good job by Yumiko, though, to scout that. I'm not really sure how he scouted that. I'm not sure if that was luck or if he suspected it or what. It was very, very interesting. But either way, there you have it. And you see eMaL with a Kodo Beast, and yeah, Yumiko doing really well now. You have that shop going up, towers are going up everywhere. Things are just looking in general very good for Yumiko in this game. You see him trying to go for these footmen. Doesn't really have to worry about that too much. Gonna get that shop finished just as he goes to that peasant that was building it. It's gonna go down though, but the shop manages to finish, so that's good. You can see that eMaL trying to push this, but not really gonna work, honestly. Yeah, not gonna work at all. See a Demolisher up. The Demolisher is just, so yeah, he's trying to do like a towered Demolisher push. In the end, that's not going to work out. He's going to probably lose this Demolisher right here. Down it goes. Now there's a bunch of footmen. Yeah, not really the ideal situation. We do have a second Kodo Beast up though, and Kodo Beasts are very good at eating units. They can eat units. So if that's the case, not really sure why he does 2 Kodo Beasts. I'm not sure what that's about. 2 Kodo Beasts though, and here comes another Demolisher on the way. I guess this is kind of like the orc version of the wagon push, maybe. Bring your towers and bring your Demolishers, and of course there's a big issue for eMaL that his base is not going to be very resilient to a bunch of defended footmen. It's going to be very difficult to deal with that. So we'll see. Here we can see that the eMaL just pulling these creeps into these footmen right here. I believe we just heard another something be eaten. Water elemental getting eaten by a Kodo Beast. There you have it. We do have a 3rd watchtower on its way up right now. If these footmen, I don't know if they have defended yet, but they will if they have to deal with towers, and I think they'll do just fine if they're defended against towers, but who knows. You have the Demolisher in the back now coming in and doing some damage, and have both these watchtowers being cancelled. Another watchtower going up, another watchtower going up. And eMaL just keeps on pushing. I mean, eMaL might be able to win this. He does have Serpent Ward now. I think he went Hex Serpent Ward. Not a bad choice if you're doing this sort of a build. And we'll have to wait and see exactly what this comes to. But starting to do some damage to the Arcane Vault with the Demolisher. Do we have another Demolisher on the way? Indeed. The third on the way, actually. So yeah, this could... Yumiko could lose to this. I don't think he will, to be honest. He does have casters on their way now. 2 Arcane Sanctums up, and Blacksmith is up. Second upgrade of Masonry. Then down goes the shop, though, so I mean, it's not bad. And eMaL's not going to have a terrible time defending his position, so... You're going to see a Water Elemental being eaten by the Kodabeast. You're going to see the Shadow Hunter. Ah, he didn't go Hex. He went Serpent Ward and Healing Wave. Not a bad choice at all. You can see that Healing Wave. Here comes another Serpent Ward. We can see these footmen going down. They do see one of the grunts dying right there. You can see the Kodabeasts are eating units just left and right. Eating them and digesting them. A very interesting choice. As you can see, this Town Hall taking a lot of damage, just being railed on by these Demolishers. And he actually has the plus damage from those Kodabeasts, which is plus 8 damage. That's a lot of plus damage onto your Demolishers, actually. Trying to suicide into these Demolishers to kill him. And here comes that third Demolisher. He can't really do too much to stop these Demolishers. He needs to start repairing like mad right now. And I'm not sure he's going to be able to. Let's see. Looks like he's holding his weight, but for how long? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure why he just switched his Demolishers to stop attacking that Town Hall. I feel like he was probably about ready to kill it. I'm not sure, but I mean... He's just going to stick with 3, it looks like. There's some mortar teams coming up. There's 2 sorceresses out at this point. These peons are repairing this, are repairing the Demolishers now. So you can see what's going on. 2 levels have upgraded on Masonry. If the Town Hall is losing life every so often, yeah, it's going to go down. If this sticks up like this, he just isn't repairing it. It's not doing enough repair, it looks like. Or maybe it is? I don't know. I don't know. I take that back. It looks like he's going to be okay. He's kind of holding it at about 700 HP. So he's going to need either an upgrade onto the Demolisher damage or another Demolisher. And as you can see, here comes a Raider. There's already a Mortar team out now. Yumiko in a good spot once again, I would say. Indeed. Yeah, that Town Hall is full HP at this point. I mean, it doesn't take too long to get it down, but you can see that eMaL trying to kill that mortar team. Not going to be able to do so, it looks like. A bolt on the Blade Master. He's going to get healing waves as well, just taking some focus fire right there. Going to wind walk, and he's going to be okay. But you have a Raider inside of this expansion right here. Onto the mortar team, surrounded. Actually couldn't get away from that because he couldn't go up and couldn't go to the side, or down too, surrounded, and he died. Unfortunate. Another mortar team is out, so there are now 2 mortar teams up. You might see one of these mortar teams dying, might not. It looks like eMaL is definitely far behind right now. A 4th Demolisher is on the way, though. And, you know, a 4th Demolisher on the way. That might be enough. Net has been researched for Raiders. So we'll see. I mean, once the 4th Demolisher gets here, that might be enough to force the Town Hall to die. That might be. Because it's 4 times the damage of 1 Demolisher, which is nice. So we'll see. We'll see. You can see this watchtower. It's probably going to go down. So yeah, that's unfortunate. The mortar teams are going to do a pretty good job of dealing with the tower push that eMaL had right there. And it wasn't really a tower push, more of a tower defense type situation, you know, because he was like, I'm defending this location, and I have these 3 towers here to help me defend it, plus a shop, and that does work a little bit. It helps a lot, but he just didn't have enough damage to kill the Town Hall, and so unfortunately for him, Yumiko now has 4 mortar teams, and he's doing a lot of damage. As you can see, yeah, just like a constant stream, it looks like almost. Not quite a constant stream. But there we do have that Mountain King now taking some focus fire. He is ensnared, but gonna get invisibled, or cast invisibled on. I'm not really sure. Invis, maybe. You can see that the Yumiko's Water Elemental gonna get killed. Now there are 4 Demolishers out right now. They're being repaired, but I mean, this is a very entertaining game. It's very entertaining, but it looks like Yumiko's in the lead. Here comes a stream of militia to help deal with this, maybe one big push. No, he's going to back off. That's a lot of guys who are on wood right there. Plus these guys on wood. I imagine Yumiko has a ton of wood. No, he doesn't. I guess it's from repairing the town hall so much. These guys can't really actually mine wood, can they? Because they're too busy repairing the town hall. And yeah, so I guess that makes more sense. And that's a big drain on your economy. It is. So, I mean, maybe if eMaL expands right here, I don't know. Here we can see a flare being cast by Yumiko. You can just see how much is revealed by a flare. Look at this. All of this is revealed by a flare. I mean, that's crazy how much space is revealed by that flare. But very nice. And we do have those 4 demolishers still up, though. So, I mean, I don't know. We do see eMaL at 60 food. This is a both players are very entrenched in here. And, yeah. Let's see. You can see what's going on right here. These both players just kind of using siege weapons to each other, trying to siege each other down. Of course, yeah, Yumiko's in a good spot. Yumiko's in a really good spot. Yeah, so Yumiko's, sorry about that, I did text my ride, because I'm moving it a little bit. Yeah, so we do see one of those mortar teams getting ensnared and being picked off. Here comes an invised Archmage. What's he gonna do? Not much. There's an Invis Mountain King as well. Are we going to see some militia coming in here? No. Here comes his Demolisher taking a round of damage from the mortar teams. One Demolisher does go down. That's really what counts, is that the Demolishers die. Losing mortar teams isn't a big deal. Here come a bunch of militia now. Big round of militia coming in here. One of those militia being eaten by the Kodo Beast actually turns him into a peasant. What do you know? He did need the armor, but here you can see another mortar team going down. That Mountain King taking a bit of damage. The Mountain King is currently ensnared. The Mountain King could be in trouble, but not going to actually happen. Looks like he's going to be able to get back behind there and just be able to get to the safety of his own base. Mountain King was dusted, actually. So eMaL bringing the dust in to deal with the invisibility spell from the sorceresses. Unfortunately, it won't be enough. And this is looking like it's not good for eMaL at this point whatsoever. As you can see, eMaL just losing a lot of units here. And yeah, as you can see, yeah, it's just down to 2 Raiders and his Shadow Hunter and Blade Master versus all of this, these 4 mortars, a knight, 3 sorceresses, and 3 priests and the heroes, and that's a good game from eMaL. So that's a 17-minute game, not quite what I was hoping for when I said 10 minutes game. But anyway, like I said, what I hope for doesn't actually have any impact on the outcome of anything, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. But that was a pretty good game. It was a very interesting strategy from eMaL. And so yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too.